regarding renegade economics. I enjoyed the film. Thought it had a lot of good points. It was hopeful, forward-reaching, non-conspiratorial. Made a lot of good points. First point, when they said about the empire. I disagree with Chris Hedges. I disagree with many other thinkers who say the empire is crumbling. I don't think it's crumbling at all. I think the empire is expanding. Since I was 40 in the year 2000, the empire has expanded way deeply into the Middle East, into Iraq, into parts of Africa, into Libya. And there's been a solidification of the empire in South America, into Mexico. Now, all this stuff is covert, but it's there. The corporatocracy, whoever this is that's running this, whoever knows about this, they have conquered a great deal of territory in the last, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years. They don't want us to know about it, but it's there. So I don't think that we are in an expansionist period of the empire. Now the republics, whether we talk about the republics in Europe and the republic in the United States of America and Canada and the rest of the Western world and parts of Japan, the republic is being starved a little bit. The republic, they're trying to enforce austerity, and they're having some success. There are still a lot of people. I've driven all over the cross. I've been in 17 states this year, and I've seen a lot of people who are rushing to get to work, who are working really hard, that drive nice cars, that live in nice houses. So the republic is still fairly healthy that I can see in where I go in my own experience, which is what, a third of the country. I have been in a third of the country this year, of my own country, which is a fairly substantial country. So to say that the empire is going down is bogus. Now the thing about the resources, we have in the country right now, we've dug more oil in the country, or we've explored for more oil in this country than we have in 35, 40 years. Mr. Obama's expanded the oil production in the country on the ground, which I think is great. I'm concerned about fracking. I'm concerned about environmental problems. But, 200 years ago, London was as dirty as Mexico is now, or dirtier. And people would die of dysentery and disease. That was the main reason people died, was diseases 100 years ago. That's not happening anymore. People live longer. People are happier. There are more happy people on the planet than ever. Now, on this whole taxation issue, I agree with them. I agree with them wholeheartedly on the income tax situation. The founding fathers didn't want income tax, and if you want more, I was told in economics, if you want less of something, tax it. So if you want less people, if you want people to work less, tax them more. So that makes sense. And I do think that the people on the top are going to have to pay rent. The rent people, the people who are living on rent, they're going to have to pay taxes on their rent one way or another. I don't know if this resource tax is enough money or not. I don't know if that's a good idea, because I think we need more resources, not less. I think we need to do more exploration, more development. So I don't know if we want to do that. I think if I wanted to know about who to tax and what to tax, I would ask Dr. Michael Hudson. That's who I would ask. That's the reason I did a video on him, but it got hardly no views. So if something doesn't get views, I don't keep making it on it. I don't try to change the internet. I let the internet change me. So, but I very much like the video. If I was sedentary, I'm moving around to a lot of places. I'd like to get the companion book and let you know what I think about that. I don't read that many books anymore. I like to watch videos and comment on them. And I think it's a fantastic video. I think those people are really doing a good service for humanity. There's a lot of good information. But I don't know if I agree with their points. I don't think this thing's over by a long shot. I'm concerned about the environment. I'm concerned about the rainforest. I'm concerned about the oceans. And I think that's got something to do with all these storms we're getting. But that's going to cause havoc, but I don't know if that's going to change anything for a while. But we will see. Bye-bye.